Hey, this is McKendrick Dunn from Blooded Caffeine, one of the owners.
And I am Trey Hall, the other owner of Blooded Caffeine.
And Trey and I we're looking at something to invest in as a partnership for several years back. We've known each other for what now, like
about 8 years?
Yeah, 8 years or so. We've always talked about a business venture, something that we can invest in together. And we talked about a lot of things. And eventually it landed on coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee roasting, coffee delivery, all of everything coffee related.
Yeah. And I think it stems from my history within the reptile industry, right? So my relationship with the industry goes back many years. So I've been breeding and keeping reptiles for almost 12 years now, most of that time breeding. And so I have built a lot of relationships within the reptile industry. And one day I was in the grocery store and I happened to notice that a lot of the coffees that were offered for sale are from the same areas where I keep from where the animals are from that I keep. And so I mentioned to McKendrick to say, this is an odd coincidence. Maybe there's something to it. We did a little bit more research and found out that there's a lot of benefits to reptile and amphibian diversification within the coffee plantations, which just fit together very well with what we were trying to do.
Yeah, so when you sold me the story, I was kind of like, reptiles and coffee.
Yeah.
Trey was that weird guy at work, going into the break room, grinding up coffee beans, making fresh coffee.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it took you, 8 years to figure out the connection between these two, but I'm happy we did, because it is actually a very strong connection, very beneficial to the environment that a lot of these reptiles come from, which is important to me. I work in a space where I give back in other areas. So to connect, the reptile industry with coffee and still be able to donate back to industries that are protecting the habitat where these reptiles exist is a big deal.
And to that point, so we do, for those that aren't aware, we do donate $1 per bag that we sell at a retail price back to coffee producing countries in two ways. One is through the Rainforest Alliance. So that is an organization that helps protect rainforest habitat in the Amazon region mostly, but also we donate to USARK, which is the United States Association of Reptile Keepers, and they protect the right to keep these animals in captivity. And one of the big things that we want to promote is captive breeding initiatives within the reptile industry, so that we have a place for these animals in our home, but also they have a place in the wild, which is both values are very important to us.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And it's been a phenomenal response since we've really put this message out there. So we've been in business now a little over a year. We really did a lot of work up front, maybe at the end of last year, just strategizing how we wanted to position ourselves within the industry. We came out of the gate in Q1 of this year, right into Chicago, and the response from there forward has been nothing but positive. So it's been an exciting, really, 6 to 8 months that we've been working and cultivating this business and creating and forming the partnerships that we have since the beginning of this year. And it has been a heck of a journey since then.
Yeah. And we've built a lot of affiliate partners. A lot of them we'll mention here going forward on this channel. We'll introduce a lot of those to you, as well as the products that they support. But yeah, it's been a great ride. And like you said, it's only going up from here. So we've got some exciting announcements that are coming up here in the next couple of months that we'll be excited to share with you, as well as, new products launching, new coffees that we're coming out with, and appearances that we'll be making here going into 2023.
And some very random things, right? Because even during our travels, we've picked up some coffee from locations that claim to have the best coffee in the world.
Yeah.
It was literally on the front of the building.
Yeah.
So
we'll be taking you from a coffee roaster's standpoint. How do we really believe that these places stack up against some specialty coffee? So it's going to be a lot of different information on the channel. I think it's going to be exciting. You're going to get to know us. We are I think kind of work well together in the balancing humor and seriousness and some of the anecdotes that we come up with. So you'll get to know us a little bit better as individuals, as well as get to know coffee roasting for those of you that are more reptile industry oriented, and reptiles for those of you that are more coffee industry oriented. So we'll balance between the two so that you get a nice education on both ends.
Yep, absolutely agree. So I think it's going to be a fun time. So hopefully you'll tune in, watch, stay updated with everything we got going on, and of course, buy some coffee.
Yeah, so check us out. Yeah, check us out at www.coldbloodedcaffeine.com. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm sure we'll come out with a Twitter and a Twitch and all that kind of stuff soon. So check us out on all those platforms at Cold Blooded Caffeine, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, see you later.